Hey guys, it's Rick. I'm back here with my third part of the May reviews, week 3. 3 movies to talk about, 1 on physical, and then 2 newer releases at the time of watching them. Not so much now when you guys are watching this, because it'll be like almost July or into July. But 3 movies to talk about, going to dive right in. The first one was on HBO Max. It is the Warner Brothers film, Those Who Wish Me Dead, which starred Angelina Jolie. These movies we all watched. We watched 2 of them when we went to visit Bridget's family. The other one Bridget and I wanted to watch when we were down there. It just didn't work out, so we watched when we came back home. So I did not know much about the movie, had seen the initial trailer, and it looked like a cross between a murder mystery and the movie Only the Brave, and that's pretty much what it was. There was not really a murder mystery. It was more like a cross between Only the Brave and a crazy R-rated gore movie. And I say that because there's a few pretty intense gory scenes in the movie. They're kind of like startling. So Angelina Jolie was the lead in this movie, and it's pretty cool to see a woman in her 40s, mid-40s, be the lead of an action movie, because that's essentially what this is. And the big issue, however, that I had with the movie is that the plot progresses in the film, and plot's okay, but there's so many questions that are not answered in this movie that it was annoying. Like, there was so many things they set up and you never got an answer. They even tease like a false ending, and I'm like, oh, we're gonna get some answers. Nope, no answers. So that is very frustrating to me. Lots of questions that weren't answered. And it's like a fun R-rated action drama flick, but mainly action. Pretty watchable. But if you start looking at this plot, you can pick apart the plot. It's pretty paper thin, and like I said, lots of things left unanswered, but still an entertaining movie, and I give it a 3 out of 5. Bridget wasn't really a fan of it. I don't think it was what she was expecting. The next thing we watched is a newer release. It was on Blu-ray, and it is News of the World, which stars Tom Hanks, and the young girl is Helena Zengel. She plays the 10-year-old girl in this film. So I was a bit worried because I'm not a fan of Westerns, and this movie is pretty much a Western. Tom Hanks plays a war? He's a captain from the military, and he goes from town to town reading the news of the world, and he's all over Texas and the plains. He finds a young girl with a man hanging in a tree, and decides to try to take the girl back to her home. So it takes place around 1870. The young girl does not speak English at all, and the movie I was very intrigued throughout. Like, it kept my attention. It's a bit slow paced. There's definitely a pacing issue in my opinion. The movie looks beautiful. The story's really good. There's some really drawn out scenes because they showed like awkward pauses in conversations, and they drew out some scenes to be a bit too long and didn't really need to be as long as they were, in my opinion. But nonetheless, I thought the movie was pretty enjoyable. I give it a 3.5 out of 5. I'm actually going to keep this on my shelf because I could see myself watching this again at some point. Like I said, it looked beautiful, and I love Tom Hanks. So, News of the World, 3.5 out of 5. And then the last thing we watched was on Netflix, and it was the film The Woman in the Window, which was like going to be the last Fox movie, and then they ended up selling it to Netflix. Disney bought Fox. It got postponed. Trailers came out for it in like 2019. So it first got delayed due to poor test screenings. They re-edited the film. The second time it was going to come out, the pandemic happened. It got delayed again. It finally got released on Netflix. And the movie features a fantastic cast. You have Amy Adams, Gary Oldman, Julianne Moore, Anthony Mackie, Brian Tyree Henry, and others. And the movie just lacks substance, in my opinion. It was like a suspense thriller kind of movie. I didn't find it to be suspenseful at all. The movie also gives off vibes where it wants to be like a love story to old Hollywood, but it also feels like it's ripping off older movies. Mainly, the movie that comes to mind is Rear Window. But, you know, I understand the movie's also based on a book, and I heard the book is 100 times better. The movie kind of ruins the book, or ruined what the book tried to show. So the movie was just middle of the road for me. Wasn't very entertained by this one. Didn't really like it too much. It was just very mediocre. 2.5 out of 5. The mediocre grade right down the middle. Not something I would ever watch again. And with a cast like that, it was kind of bummed it didn't offer something more exciting. So that is it, guys. This is probably, 6 minutes. This is probably the fastest review video I've done in a long time. I'm not going to draw it out anymore. I'm going to record one more video tonight, and I would have recorded 5 videos. So between last night and tonight, a month's worth of content. And I still have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have at least 6 more videos that I could record, but I really just want to lay on the couch and watch a movie. Got to clean up the living room from recording, and I'm really excited. The next video coming to the channel this Friday, my autographed book collection. I did this a long time ago, back when I had a few hundred subscribers. I've added a few cool titles to the collection, and plus I just really love autographs. I love celebrity autographs, and I think it's a really cool way to get autographs. And there's some really, really, really sweet signatures in this. If you're a fan of just celebrities, stand-up comedy, wrestling, I think you're gonna really like it. I hope you guys come and check out the video. Definitely something different for the channel. I feel like I'm going to show the title, show the book, show the signature, and kind of move it pretty quickly. But that's coming this Friday. Please check it out, guys. Also, links down below to my Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Letterboxd, where I review all the movies I watch. Blu-ray.com profile, Amazon wishlist, eBay store, all can be found down below, as well as my email address, P.O. Box, and pre-order links to Movie Hoarders and the trailer. And I'm trying to do the math in my head. Give me a second. I think it comes out next week when this video drops. I think Movie Hoarders is next week, guys. So if you haven't done so already, pre-order yourself a copy. I'm very excited to check out the final product. And that is it. So as always, until next time, who's down to movie?